Hey guys, I haven't done a video for a while because we've been having quite a few power cuts lately and YouTube it's just not been responding to me. It's basically been frozen, but it's because basically the whole power went out because someone has had their decoration lights on for over a month and they haven't turned them off, and they've been on during the day and the night, and everyone has had a power cut, and the power cut lasted 3 days long, so we didn't have anything to cook. Well, we had gas and everything, but we didn't have TV or kettle or anything, so we couldn't make any tea. So basically we had milk and everything. But I have sea monkeys, and I'm going to show you them. Okay. You might not be able to see them very well because the camera's not fantastic. It's not funny. They came I think they came on Friday, last Friday. Yeah. You probably cannot see them at all. You might be able to, I'm not sure. But I know I can see them. Okay, I'm going to get the light. So I'm going to show a top view. And my phone's been dead as well. I couldn't charge it, obviously. I don't think you'll be able to see them from the top either. But the camera's not very good. I know I can see them. I can see them very clearly. So. I'm not sure because I can see. I'll tell you how many I can see. I can see. They're moving too quickly. I can't see them very well because they're moving a lot, very fast. Okay, maybe this will help. But there is quite a few of them in there. Some of the eggs haven't hatched yet. They're not dead, they just haven't hatched. Because I've got a thermometer and I put it in there, and I heated up the water until it was 24 degrees, 26 degrees. Yeah, I did it until it was 25 degrees, I think. And this light's been keeping it. This light is called a concentrator. It keeps there's like a little thing at the back. You can keep the water to the temperature it's supposed to be by the dial at the back. It's quite clever. So basically the water is still 25 degrees. And they're 1 day old now, but I'll make another video tomorrow of them, because they might be a bit bigger tomorrow, because they do grow about 2 inches every day, or 2.5. Well, they double their size every day, so they're probably going to be a bit bigger. Oh, and I've got some exciting news. My foot is back to normal. Let's just need to gain my muscles. Let me show you something quickly. I've had the cast on for about 5 weeks. Okay, look at this leg. Look at this leg. How skinny this one is compared to this one. So I've got to gain my muscles. This was taken off on Friday as well, so I've got to go back to school with one crutch just to help me keep my balance. It's kind of weird putting my foot down, but I'm only here to talk about these. Okay, so since I didn't get to show you the making of my sea monkeys, I'm going to give you the instructions, literally give you them. So, first thing you need to do is get some tap water and boil it. That's one option. Or keep tap water for 2 days, which I don't think is the best. Keep tap water standing for 2 days, which I don't think is the best idea, because you'll probably want to get started with them now. So use the kettle or an oven to boil them. Boil water and let it cool down to about 24 degrees if you have someone without. If not, they'll probably take a few days to hatch. And then, or you can get some bottled water and pour it in up to... Okay. Hold on. It says full there, so that's where you should stop pouring it. But the water will evaporate a little bit. As you can see, it's not up to the line, but don't fill it up. If it's at this stage where it's like kind of like this, and then it's gone past it, it's gone under a little bit, don't fill it up until it's about, I'd say, there on the tank, because sometimes if you pour it in too much, you'll probably slip and it will overflow and all the sea monkeys will come out and they'll probably die, because they're supposed to be in water and not outside the water. Okay, and then pour the water purifier in, which I've already done, obviously, because they're, already hatched, I think. Yeah, sorry about that, I was just making sure sea monkeys were okay, because I'm seeing a few eggs that are hatching now, I think, but I don't think you'll be able to see them, so I'm not going to show you. But, pour the water purifier in and wait 24 hours. Let me tell you this, if you're too excited to wait, and you really want to open the packet too and pour it in before 24 hours, let me just tell you this, you're ruining your money. You're basically wasting your money. Because if you read the instructions, or you already know what to do because you've watched videos and you're excited about it, don't be stupid and do the wrong thing, okay? Because basically you'll be devastated if they don't hatch. And I watched this video on YouTube of a really stupid person, and he was doing it to take the mick, but he's stupid because he's basically wasted £12 on getting the sea monkey kit, because he got the same one as me, on getting the sea monkey kit, because he put the water purifier in, then he put the instant live eggs in, and then he put all of the food in. He did that all in one day, and he did it in 10 minutes, because the video is 10 minutes long. My comment is on there, you idiot, so you could probably see my comments. I don't know. It's on my homepage, so yeah. And then wait 24 hours, and like I said, don't be an idiot and go ahead and do it. Wait 24 hours, and then the next day you can put... Right, okay. Okay, one tip. Where's my up leash? I can't find my up leash. For a minute ago, what the hell? I found it. Use your up leash or million bubble air pop to just... Okay, right, this is how you do it. Just go... When the thing's in the water, push it down, lift it up, and let go. Push it down, in the water, push it down, lift it up, and let go. Basically like that. So I'll show you on here, in here. And it is. Don't push it down. Look, okay. Don't push it down before you put it in the water, because you'll just be sucking water up, and then your sea monkeys might get stuck in here. So yeah. So put it in, push it down, lift it up. Simple. Okay? That will just pop air into there. But you do that before you put the instant live water in, sea monkeys in, because that way you'll be aerating the water for them to go into it. Because if there's no air in the water, they will die. They will not hatch. It said that on an extra set of instructions I got. It was an old kit that I bought, and I didn't realise I got it was a new one. But I got my million bubble air pop and the plasma with it. But my dog chewed the plasma and the million bubble air pop, so I've got to keep it in my room now. So yeah, basically just do that and pour the eggs in, and voila, they should hatch. If they're not the right temperature, they'll probably take a few days. If they're not dead, they'll probably just take a few days. If you use tap water, then they'll probably take a week. They can take up to a week to hatch if you use tap water, or it's too cold or too hot and they'll fall in. Their eggs will get used to the water and they'll hatch and they'll live in that water. One more important tip: never, ever, ever clean out their tank. Do you know why? Obviously not, so I'm going to tell you. Because they like the water that they're in, and if they go into water that's too cold or too hot, if you don't have a thingy, if they go into water that's too hot or too cold, they'll probably die. So don't ever clean out their water. Don't ever clean out the tank, because they will die. So, yeah, so basically, yeah, so the next thing you want to do is pour the stuff in, and then do it afterwards. Just stir it. Don't pop any air into it, because you've already done that. Just stir it until you feel that it's ready. Okay, so that's day 2. Okay, so day 5. Okay, right. One more big important tip. When the instructions say give your sea monkeys their food on the small end of the spoon 5 days into the progress, it doesn't mean do it day 1 water purifier, day 2 eggs, day 3 days later put the things in, because that's not 5 days after they're in the water and they've hatched. So basically, it's going to be pretty pointless if you put the food in 3 days later when they're not even old enough to eat it. So 5 days after you've put the eggs in and they've hatched. If they don't hatch, if they take up to 7 days to hatch, then put the water in 5 days after the 7 days they've hatched. Okay, the next thing you need to do is basically only use the small end of the spoon. So basically, my food's downstairs, down in my living room. But basically, say this is the big end of the spoon. Here, this is the small end of the spoon. Use the small end. If you don't use the small end, the big end will crowd their tank with food and they'll suffocate. And there's no way of popping water into there, well, air into there, because it will be crowded with food, and all the air will be crowded with food, and they'll choke on the food. Because if they got to the bubble, pop it and get some air from there, they'll probably suck in the food and choke on it. Okay. So the next thing you need to do is the light. The light is very important. I'm just going to show you something. Well, this light is on, I'm going to use it now. But this is important as well. Just put this in there. Hold on. Is that? So you could probably see little things, the little ones, the little sea monkeys from there. Well, you can't really see it with mine, so with my camera I can see it, but you probably can't. I can't afford a new camera at the moment, so yeah. Okay, and be very careful when you put this on there, because this might fall off and this might fall in there and it'll electrocute them. So basically the next thing you need to do is on the seventh day, hold on. On the 7th day, put the plasma in, but use the big end of the spoon because plasma is important. But you don't have to use the plasma because the water purifier also helps, but you only put the water purifier in when you put the bottled water in. So that's it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and if you need any help with sea monkeys, hamsters, or anything, tips on anything, just come to my channel and comment on my videos. But my hamster isn't very well again, so we've got to take it to the vet tomorrow, so I might not be doing videos about that for a couple of days. But if you do request a video about a hamster, my hamster, just do request it, and I'll do it when my hamster feels better, or if I get a new hamster, because my hamster, as you know, died. But I don't think that will happen. So good luck with your sea monkeys. One more tip. Make sure when you put the plasma in, there's no more food, plasma in there, because if you put the spoon somewhere and you get dust in there, you'll think, oh, there's still a little bit in there, because I noticed yesterday dust will form in your spoon, because my dust has formed in my spoon, and you'll think, oh, there's still a little bit of my plasma in there, and you'll pour it in. So make sure it's all done, and look at it and make sure it is, because then you'll know there's something wrong. And if it's like grey and kind of filthy, then it's dust. If it's the colour the plasma should be, you're right. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. See ya!